Raisins are the cojones of the Grim Reaper himself. Hey Rabbits, it's Trixie, and today I want to teach you 8 ways of how to make up your own German words like a native speaker, like a pro. It is frustrating. You want to express something in German, but as a foreign speaker, you're lacking the correct word. Well, the solution can be simple. Just invent your own. And the best part about it, if you do it the right way, German native speakers won't even notice. They may even think that you are a German like them, because many Germans do that as well. Sometimes we just create new words out of nowhere, following very easy rules. But before I start, obviously what I'm about to teach you is not correct German. When you want to learn a language, it's of course better to do it properly, learn the grammar, learn the correct vocabulary. But you know what? That's also a bit boring. The topic of today's video is a very real thing. It's one of those parts about learning a language that you won't find in a book. And truth be told, the way native speakers talk is not always perfect. Quite the opposite, actually. Ironically, if you want to reach a native speaker level in a foreign language, first you have to master all the complicated rules and then basically let go again. A native speaker is comfortable speaking their native language. And when human beings are too comfortable, they may also get a bit lazy. Or they may get bored, making them invent new things. Leading me back to the topic of today's video. Even though this is not a proper and all correct German lesson, I figured that stuff like this is still very interesting and also important to know. At least for those who don't consider languages a set of rules like math or physics. But you know, something that is alive and that you can give your personal touch to. So are you ready to dive into this sandbox that is the German language? Let's create some new German words together. To come up with a completely new word, most of the time the only thing that you have to do is combine a verb or a noun with a specific suffix. Voila, a new expression is born. By the way, what I'm speaking about also exists in English. For example, by adding wise to a noun, you can express what your statement is related to. Like in I like you, you know? Friendship-wise, I'm not in love with you. Now, of course, the word friendship-wise does not exist, but everyone will understand that it means in terms of friendship. Do you like Hamburg? I mean, food-wise, shopping-wise, or weather-wise? If you're not wise, vocabulary-wise, then just add wise to a noun. But that's English. How does that work in German? Surprise, the wise thing can be applied in German as well. We have 2 equivalents for wise, one of them being technisch. Hallo, wie geht es dir? Was meinst du? Gesundheitstechnisch, beziehungstechnisch oder arbeitstechnisch? Alles. Scheiße. The other one is mäßig. Instead of arbeitstechnisch, beziehungstechnisch and gesundheitstechnisch, you could as well say arbeitsmäßig, beziehungsmäßig and gesundheitsmäßig.
Na Trixie, wie sieht's denn bei dir aus so heiratsmäßig? Hat sich da verlobungstechnisch schon was getan?
One of the differences is that mäßig, other than technisch, can also mean that something is like the noun that you use. Heldenmäßig, for instance, would be hero-like. But as you may have noticed, it's not as simple as noun plus mäßig or technisch equals new word. You often add an extra s between the 2 word parts, like in gesundheitsmäßig. Die Gesundheit plus the suffix mäßig becomes gesundheitsmäßig. Sometimes you also add an n or an en in the middle. Der Elefant plus mäßig becomes elefantenmäßig. Elephant-like.
Like in deine Ohren sehen elefantenmäßig aus.
Danke.
Und deine Augen melonenmäßig.
Ja, ja.
Hässlichkeitstechnisch bist du heute ganz vorne mit dabei.
Okay, I got it. But actually, since you are my evil twin, aren't you basically insulting yourself right now? I already mentioned that mäßig can be applied in the same way that like is used in English. A beautiful girl looks angel-like. A dog howls wolf-like. Feet smell cheese-like. Apart from mäßig, in German you can find 2 more suffixes to express similarity or likeness. Ähnlich and artig. There's also haft, as in heldenhaft, again hero-like, but the other two are more commonly used for creative purposes. This channel is called Don't Trust the Rabbit because people kept telling me that I looked rabbit-like, hasenartig or hasenähnlich. You surely won't find one of these words in a dictionary, but every German will understand and probably not question it. With ähnlich and artig, you can let your imagination run free. I personally like bärenartige Männer, bear-like men. Donald Trump's haircut looks slightly Langhaar-Meerschweinartig. Drunk people often walk penguin-ähnlich. And the consistency and color of baby poop is Eidotter-ähnlich.
Come on, Trixie, TMI, TMI.
Then there is freundlich, meaning friendly. In English, you can add friendly to a noun to impress that something is suitable for this noun. In most cases, that's a certain group of individuals or things. An example would be child-friendly or pet-friendly. And freundlich works the exact same way in German. Kinderfreundlich and Haustierfreundlich. But there's also eco-friendly, umweltfreundlich. Again, you can get really creative. Since I call my dear subscribers rabbits, this channel is very rabbit-friendly, hasenfreundlich. A restaurant can be vegetarier or veganerfreundlich. My German lessons are short and fun, making them anfängerfreundlich, beginner-friendly.
Hey, I've got one too. Instead of idiotensicher, foolproof, we can start using Trixie-freundlich.
Is it just me or does your face look particularly ohrfeigenfreundlich today?
No, please don't slap me. I think it's way more zuschauerfreundlich if I just shut up now, right?
Other than the rest of the suffixes I already told you about, freundlich can also be combined with a verb, meaning that it's easy, practical, or particularly delightful to perform the mentioned activity with a thing that it's related to. For example, I love using Eric's belly as a pillow. It's so soft and comfortable to cuddle. So in German, I could say Eric's Bauch ist sehr kuschelfreundlich. But I admit it's rather difficult to make up a new adjective using freundlich and a verb. I just wanted to mention it for the sake of completion. Similar to freundlich is freudig. Freudig doesn't have a perfect equivalent in English, so I'm just gonna tell you what it implies. In combination with a verb, it basically means joyful doing something. If a person likes to talk, they are redefreudig. If they love traveling, they are reisefreudig. And if they enjoy drinking, they are trinkfreudig. So if you like watching my videos, I could say you are Don't Trust the Rabbit video guckfreudig.
Believe me, 80% of them are just guckfreudig because you are a bit zeigefreudig.
Exactly. Ich zeige Ihnen freudig die Schönheit der deutschen Sprache.
Alright, keep living a lie.
Next up, lastig. In combination with a noun meaning that something is full of something up to the extent that it almost becomes annoying. For example, a song might be gitarrenlastig, guitar heavy. Or what about an airplane that is kopflastig, top heavy? But creative as Germans are, we also enjoy making up new words with that. This smoothie was great, but also a bit bananenlastig. We all know the struggle. 10 tons of strawberries, raspberries, pineapple, whatever. One piece of banana smoothie. Or even worse, dieses Müsli ist aber sehr rosinenlastig. Seriously, who invented raisins? Considering that they have been sweet, happy grapes at some point, they taste like decay and death and look like wrinkly balls that make you remember that you're mortal. Raisins are the cojones of the Grim Reaper himself.
I bet that grapes turn into raisins when they watch your videos.
Yeah, and apart from that, do you have anything helpful to say? At least tell our viewers how the suffix lastig works by insulting me.
This channel is way too hupenlastig.
Oh, come on. Just because this one time there's one of my daughter's toy in the background of a video?
Then your videos are extremely silly and very flachwitzlastig.
Seriously, have you seen cell phones, TVs, and computer screens lately? They become flatter and flatter. I have to make sure my jokes still fit in there.
Ugh, I really want this video to be over, so can you please move on to the last word?
Okay, here it is. Ba. Ba is similar to rebel in English, most often implying that it's possible to do something with something else. You see, essbar means edible, lesbar means legible, and denkbar means imaginable. Now, if you look at me, which word with bar comes to mind?
Cocktail bar. At least that would explain the silly jokes.
Yes, die Bar also means the bar or the pub in German. But what I mean is adjective-wise, adjektivtechnisch. Küssbar, knuddelbar, liebhabbar,
Motorbootbar.
Alright, rabbits, I really hope that you had fun with today's episode and that you may have learned something new. The kind of new that no language book teaches you. So if you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, leave a like because that would make me really happy. Now, as always, if you want, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, and here is a video that you should definitely check out as well. Subscribe to Don't Trust the Rabbit for more videos like this one, and if you want to support my channel even a bit more, you can also find me on Patreon. I would really appreciate your help. Now I wish you all einen granatenmäßigen Tag and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!